So much, Brian Shackman. Well, as those soldiers learn, others are getting a glimpse of the future. It's all part of a new Pentagon program involving an army of venture capitalists. Michelle Caruso-Cabrera is on the money.
In its quest to help American forces win the war on terror, the Department of Defense is turning to an unlikely ally, Wall Street.
It's really the first time that I've seen DoD reach out to the venture capital community in a meaningful way, in a structured program, to bring new technology into the government.
It's called the Defense Venture Catalyst Initiative, or DeVenCI program. The aim? To cut the Pentagon's legendarily long procurement process by pairing DoD buyers directly with companies offering products useful to U.S. troops.
If you do know the people, I mean, you can cut the procurement process, I'd say, by 75–80%.
We want a product that we can get to the warfighter in 6 to 18 months that they can use.
Enter a group of 11 venture capitalists who meet with DoD officials 16 times a year. The Pentagon is relying on their knowledge of companies with emerging technologies to keep U.S. forces on the cutting edge.
The benefit that we bring is we can say, here is interesting technology that, if it's not a product, is close to being a product, so you can potentially have input into shaping it. And if it is a product, it'll be ready to be deployed.
The way technology moves so fast right now, if their procurement cycles are 5 to 10 years, most likely the technology that they've decided on buying and then deploying is out of date.
So far, 150 companies, large and small, are involved in the program, with more coming on board every quarter. Buyers from each of the service branches dictate the needs.
Products that range from very high-tech software, electronics, laser capabilities, right down to potential for improved boots.
This could literally be millions and millions of dollars of opportunities for a small company like ours, which is a venture startup, that's monumental.
Steve Coleman is the CEO of Mendocino Software, a small California company, drawing interest from the DoD because of its unique computer program. Call it TiVo for your PC.
And what we do is we have a technology that captures the data and lets people view it at any point in time.
A product which could prove very useful if the U.S. ever suffers from a cyber attack. Besides the potential for huge profits, Mendocino's involvement with DeVenCI has also had a positive effect on the development of its software.
They have a lot of interesting uses that we had never thought of, and I think that's one of the values of the DeVenCI program, is they really work on looking at technology and then saying, let us figure out how to apply it.
And while the jury is still out on just how many of the companies will get DoD contracts.
To me, the proof of the pudding for our companies is essentially whether or not they get sales through a program like this.
Many of the venture capitalists believe involvement in DeVenCI simply comes down to patriotic duty.
It's a really nice feeling, particularly when you bring to their attention a company that they were totally unaware of, that has a capability that can be immediately plugged into a program to make a difference.
A difference made by Wall Street, which could soon help American troops fighting the war on terror.
A copy, over.
On the money, Michelle Caruso-Cabrera, CNBC.